Hi again, Internet. So I just really, as an addendum to yesterday's video, I want to do a really quick video on how to, because I just shot a roll of this bad boy, a quick video on how to remove film from the RB67 medium format film camera. So I just went and shot my 10 rolls, or 10 shots from one roll of film. Rule of 120 film here, and when you're done, you're going to advance the film and it's going to click through the last one and just loosen up. So all of a sudden you'll find that there's no resistance. It's not clicking and advancing the film and then stopping. It's just freely going and there's nothing to stop it there. You can't cock the shutter anymore. So you would make sure the dark slide right here, this is in, and it will release if this is like halfway in, so you want to make sure it's all the way in there. And then you have these little latches on both sides here, and if they get stuck you just need to press the little metal key on the side. So you press that in there, click that down, and then click that down, and then the back pops off. You do whatever you want with this thing here. I'm just going to set it on the ground. And then you have the back. Now the back is a couple of different pieces here, and one thing you want to be careful with is when you open this up, you don't want the film to go spilling out. I've done that and I've lost rolls of film because I was like not paying attention. I opened it up and it fell out and unrolled. So, because unlike 35mm, this isn't gonna roll back into the cartridge and lock up here. This is just going to roll from the first spool onto the second spool. So you have to be careful. So when you open this up here, there's this little metal clasp there. You're gonna click that out, and this is gonna pop open. Now this is two pieces. So there's your roll of film. You will then pop this guy down here, remove your film. Now you've got your roll of film there, and this is where it's at its most vulnerable, so you want to be very careful with it. So you take this little thing that says to, this little flap that says to fold in, you take it, you fold it, and you bend it underneath there. Then you just, I think this is perfect because film and the post office are both dead mediums, so it's similar to mailing a letter with stamps. You lick that little mother there, and then wrap that around there, and then you have you got a roll of 120 ready to develop. And I'm gonna go in tomorrow, and I've got 2 rolls to do and 1 roll of 35mm, and I'm gonna develop them myself. There's a lab locally that I use with a darkroom that they let you use. So I'm gonna go in and develop these, and I'll post the pictures. You can take a look. I don't even know if anybody's watching these videos, but if you are, I'll have some photos to show in a minute. So that's how you do it. When you would want to put a new roll of film onto here. So basically, like I said, you don't roll the film back into the cartridge. You're just rolling from one spool to another. So then when this is done, you would just click this over into the... hang on. Just so simple. You would click this over into the second spot here, right there, and then when you get another roll of film, that would go in there and then roll onto what was left from the last roll of film. And there's something kind of zen about that. Like it's the circle of life, like in The Lion King. And then you close this up by, of course, closing it and clicking that down. You have the back. It's empty now, and then you just click it, lock it back onto the back of your RB67. So, you know, I mean, it's definitely not the best medium format camera you can get a hold of, but for what you would pay for it in 2014, it's certainly not the worst. I mean, I would recommend it as a really good jumping off point. And if you find that you like it, you know, you spent $300 on it, you like it, you know, 200, whatever. It feels right to you, then you could jump off to a Pentax 6.7, some sort of a Hasselblad, a Mamiya 7, a Mamiya RZ67. There's a lot of options that are going to be nicer than this, but there are very few that will be this cheap with this amount of versatility. So there you go. That's another video for you. Have a great, great day.